Okay, so now let's come to features of legal translation. We have precisions, which is the primary goal of legal language. It's in that everywhere or every word has been carefully selected to avoid ambiguity. So the tenant shall pay the rent, in this example, I mean, the tenant shall pay the rent on the first day of each month. So this sentence leaves little room for interpretation. So the exact date, person, and obligation are clearly stated. But when we say the tenant shall pay the rent, يعني احنا بنقول هنا يدفع المستأجر الأجرة في أول في كل أول شهر. فهنا if we ask the students why doesn't the sentence simply say pay rent every month؟ لأنه هنا every month any time in the month. لكن هنا on the first day of each month. But this is what is meant by precision. Also we have formality, which means that legal English is highly formal. So instead of everyday expressions, legal texts use fixed legal phrases. Let's see this example. The parties hereby agree as follow. We notice that the word hereby rarely used in everyday conversation, but it is common in legal writing because it formally indicates that the agreement takes effect through this document. Okay, also we have specialized terminology. Legal English contains technical vocabulary like the words plaintiff, defendant, jurisdiction, tort, etc. ف يعني لما نيجي على كلمة plaintiff is the person, for example, who brings a lawsuit, المدعي. لكن defendant المدعى عليه is the person against who the lawsuit is filed. والtort, for example, بنحكي عن الضرر, jurisdictions والاختصاص القضائي. These are very, or let's say, examples of very specialized terminology. Another feature of a legal text is the complexity and complexity of sentence structure. So legal sentences are often long and complex. Why is that? Because they include all possible conditions, exceptions, and limitations in one sentence in order to reduce ambiguity. For example, if either party fails to comply and then we continue, we put all the conditions, all the exceptions, all the limitations within the same sentence. So we will find one paragraph sentences in legal text. Also, we have other features like using modal verbs. Modal verbs like shall, may, must are used commonly, and we should know the legal force of each word. نحكي عن الشل هنا, it's an obligation. We should understand this, that in legal text shall means obligation. وهنا ما بنحكي عنها يجب, احنا قلنا هنا the tenant shall pay. نقول ما بنقول المستأجر يجب أن يدفع, لكن هي يدفع المستأجر, which is stronger by the way in language. فبنقول هنا the buyer shall pay, بنقول يدفع المشتري in this way. In legal texts, personal opinions, personal emotions are absent. So one of the features of legal text اللي هو impersonal and objective style. Legal text focus only on facts. For example, the application was rejected due to non-compliance, etc. فبنحكي عنها in this sentence, we do not blame anyone or express emotions. We just express what happened legally, why this application was rejected. Okay, Features, also another feature of legal text, legal consistency and repetition. In this, we would say that unlike literary writing, legally writing intentionally repeats the same words. Why? This is because synonyms sometimes may introduce a kind of ambiguity in the text. Let's suppose that a contract used the word buyer. Later, the translator changes it to purchaser. Although both words are similar and they are synonyms, as you know, lawyers might argue that they refer to different people, for example. So therefore, translators should consistently use the same legal term throughout the document. Consistency is one of the most important principles in legal translation. Now let's come to the features of the legal translation itself, not the legal text now. But before that, let's say start a new recording.